Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Meet the Fund Manager. My name's George Bell, part of the True Potential Portfolio proposition, and today there will be a focus on SEI. From SEI we have Jim Solloway, who's flown in from the US to be with us here today, and we're going to dig into the True Potential SEI fund range, the philosophy behind SEI, and the team managing the investments. Okay, Jim, thank you very much for joining us today. Could you tell us a little bit about the firm SEI? Tell us where you're based, where you've flown in from, please.
Sure. Well, thank you for having me, George. SEI is based near Philadelphia in the United States. We have been in business for over 50 years. We have had a relationship with True Potential since 2011. We are a fairly large firm with over 4,000 employees, with offices in London, in Canada, Toronto, South Africa, and other places around the globe. We have been very involved with both the technological aspects of financial services as well as the investment aspects.
Perfect, thank you. And could you tell us a little bit around your role within SEI and your relationship within the True Potential SEI funds?
Sure. I've been with the company since March of 2009. In fact, I signed my employment contract with the company on March the 9th, 2009, which was the ultimate bottom in the S&P 500. So I like to tell people that I brought the bull market with me. In any case, I act as the firm's chief market strategist with an emphasis on macroeconomics and its impact on different asset classes. I also am co-lead of the Dynamic Asset Allocation Fund, which is one of the funds that your clients invest in.
Perfect, thank you very much. In terms of SEI, could you give us a bit of background to the history of SEI as a business?
Well, SEI, as I said, got its start on the technology side of things, providing trust software and services to the banking industry. We eventually branched out into research and portfolio management. And over the years, the company has been something of a thought leader for the industry. One of our employees, Gil Biebauer, back in 1986, was a co-author of the seminal paper on asset allocation, showing the importance of that broad decision, much more important than actual security selection. We also later on in the around the 2010 era had made a further evolution in our thought, and again we provided information that became part of the Chartered Financial Analysts body of knowledge.
Perfect, thank you, Jim. And could you provide us with a bit more detail in terms of the team around you at SEI?
Well, we have a fairly large investment team. Our portfolio managers and researchers total about 120. And of course, we have the 4,000 plus employees around the world. We have been very busy in continuing to find new managers. A lot of our work is seeking the best managers in the world for our clients.
Perfect. And there's some important points which you bring out there in terms of the way in which you construct portfolios and think. Why would a client choose SEI? What makes you slightly different to other investment houses?
Well, SEI Stock and Trade is its manager of of managers' process. Not only do we make decisions on broad asset allocation, but we then have the ability to choose the best managers in the world for our clients. We have the scale that would not be ordinarily available to an individual investor. And as a result of that, we can access managers that are very hard to join.
Thank you. And in terms of how you think about sustainability as a business?
We take our corporate responsibility very seriously. We are an outfit that believes in inclusivity. Much of our research is into managers who specialize in ESG. And we have created, for example, a template by which we judge our managers on environmental, social, and governance standards.
Thank you, Jim. Could you tell us a little bit more about the True Potential SEI Portfolio range in terms of what are the primary goals of the funds?
Well, we act in a fiduciary role for all our clients. And with regard to True Potential clients, we pursue a goals-based investment process. We're not just offering products. We are offering solutions to investors at every stage of their life. And as a result, we are constantly evolving our portfolio asset allocation to fit the needs of our clients.
Perfect, thank you. So asset allocation is a really important aspect of how SEI build funds for True Potential clients. You also mentioned the importance of manager selection. Could you just build out what that means, build out the process which sits behind that, please?
Well, our portfolio managers and our management research group work to find managers that fit well in our investment process. One of the unique aspects of SEI is that we are able to see through right to the manager's investment decisions on a day-to-day basis. One interesting story that I could provide, Bernie Madoff, the person who stole a lot of money basically and ended up in jail, he actually visited SEI. He wanted to become part of our manager network. But we were insisting that he provide us with the information of his portfolio holdings and the daily changes that occur on a real-time basis. And of course, he refused that because he didn't want to be found out. But that is the sort of way that we protect our clients, and it gives us a special edge in seeing when managers are perhaps straying away from the investment process that we have agreed that they would manage by.
Perfect, thank you. And in terms of the relationship with True Potential, you know, we have regular contact. We speak at least once a month in terms of building out your views from an economic, from a market perspective, and also what we're seeing from the active managers which you employ within the funds. You also join us for the investment committee here in the UK, especially for that. So the oversight and governance is on both sides, with yourself carefully managing the fund managers which you've appointed, but also the oversight from True Potential as well. So I think it's a great relationship on both sides. Thank you very much for joining us today, Jim. And thank you to our audience for tuning in. For more videos and for more insight on markets and on our managers, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.